Darling Daddy, this is Rose. Very good news. Caddy is going to marry Micheal. In case you have forgotten because you have not been home for so long, he is the one with the ponytail and the earring that you do not like. And Caddy says she will have a white lace dress and 3 bridesmaids, Saffron and Sarah and me, and a big party for everyone, all her old boyfriends too. Fireworks. A band. A big tent called a marquee. But where will we put it? Carriages with white horses for us all to go to the church. Afterward Caddy and Micheal will go for a holiday to Australia to visit the Great Barrier Reef. Caddy has it all worked out and Mummy says yes she can. Of course you can, darling, of course you must do that. Saffron said that will cost a few weeks. Housekeeping, and Mummy said yes, but we do not need to worry about that. Daddy will pay. Love. Rose. He done his level best. Was he a mining on the flat? He done it with a zest. Was he a leading of the choir? He done his level best. If he'd a reg'lar task to do, he never took no rest. Or if 'twas often on the same, he done his level best. If he was preachin' on his beat, he'd tramp from east to west, and north to south, in cold and heat. He done his level best. He'd yank a sinner outen Hades, and land him with the blessed, then snatch a prayer and waltz in again, and do his level best. He'd cuss and sing and howl and pray, and dance and drink in jest. He done his level best. Whate'er this man was sought to do, he done it with a zest. No matter what his contract was, he'd do his level best. What? Richardson snarled. No smart retort, Mr. Gautier? Cat swallow your tongue? Nick gave her a charming grin he didn't really feel. No, ma'am. A gator named Sense, formerly known as Common. Sneering at him, she tottered her way to her desk so that she could insult someone else and ruin their day. Caleb let out an annoyed breath. Great, he projected to Nick. Now I have to get detention, too. I really hate you, Gautier. Nick batted his eyelashes at Caleb. But I wubs you, Calaboo. That succeeded in wringing a groan out of Caleb. What was that, Mr. Malphas? Richardson asked. Severe intestinal woe caused by an external hemorrhoid that seems to be growing on my right-hand side. He cast a meaningful glower toward Nick. The class erupted into laughter as Richardson shot to her feet. Enough. She slammed her hands on her desk. For that, Mr. Malphas, you can join Mr. Gautier in after-school detention. Caleb let out an irritated sigh. More quality time with my hemorrhoid. Just what I wanted for Christmas. Yippee. Yay. What are you guys going to do? She asked. Snort cocaine. Dylan gave her the first genuine grin she'd seen out of him all day. Absolutely no cocaine, any other kind of drug. Alcohol, or girls. He pretended astonishment. Movies are fine. She'd set parental controls. So are the video games we already own. What about board games? Sebastian asked her wryly. More like board games, Dylan answered, taking a clunky stab at humor. Board games are allowed, as are puzzles. You can cook anything except meth. And, of course, arts and crafts are always a wholesome option. They could make jewelry, Sebastian suggested. Deadpan. Or tie-dye shirts, Leah said. They could color. Or do macrame. Dylan shook his head and took a few steps back. Can I, quote. He gestured to his room. Go now? Delightful child. Such an open, winning, sunny personality. Yes.